Guys, so I am here with baby Journey and Paris, and they are in their Mickey, or their Minnie Mouse pajamas, and Paris has on her little butterflies in her hair. I am going to get closer for you guys, so you guys can see them up close, but I just wanted to show them in a still shot. And then Paris also has on her little mini socks that were gifted to us by one Crystal, which is their auntie Crystal. And of course Journey has her mini milk bottle and all that. She's a pretty greedy little girl. But I wanted to kind of talk about, really quick, about my day in the life / reborn baby think it over video. The video, I put it together. That was my first time linking multiple videos together. And it was like a total of like 15 different segments that I had to link together. And I had to do it on YouTube, so I had to use YouTube Editor. Normally my son will do it with his iPhone and I'll be able to do the drop downs. But for some reason, YouTube wouldn't allow him to download my videos. So I had to do it. But anyway, so there was drop downs that I wanted to explain what was going on because I didn't capture the times that the baby was crying and that type of stuff. First of all, I want to say that if that had been a real baby, there's no pause button or anything like that. It was just like, you know, it was so close to the real thing because when I first started, which I'm going to show a clip that was left out, which was the original, the very first time the baby sound went off, which was a different baby cry. I was trying to be prepared for it, but I just wasn't prepared for that moment when it happened and you're just like in the middle of something. And then when the baby was crying and I was on the road, I was on the way to my daughter getting her hair cut. I had thought I set the timing like 15 minutes further out so that I would be in a parked position when the baby started crying. But for some reason, it didn't work that way. And then my daughter was in the back seat with the baby in the crying device. So therefore, instead of her hitting the off, she hit snooze. So that's why the baby started crying right back to back. Like in 5 minutes later, the baby cried right again. And that was just like unexpected. It was just crazy. So it was fun. But we laughed. And I said, why is this baby crying? And my daughter said, keep crying. And she said, because she's stupid. And I was like, you know, don't say that. So I know you guys couldn't hear that little piece of what she had said, but it was just hilarious. And then I also, you know, I thought, great, this is a great opportunity. I was stopping by my grandparents' house. I actually forgot what I was going over there for. I didn't get what I went to go get because we just started talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. As you can see, my grandfather is just hilarious and my grandmother, both. And I didn't get my grandmother on camera because, of course, they didn't know I was coming. And my grandmother wasn't dressed, so I didn't put the camera on her. But that was her talking in the background. She kind of sounded like a little girl. And she's 80. She'll be turning 81 this year, and my grandfather will be turning 83. My grandmother will be turning 81 this month, and my grandfather will be turning 83 in July. And I just wanted to add that part in there, too, because for those that follow me on Facebook and on my channel know that my grandfather had a terrible, he was attacked and he was stabbed multiple times earlier this year, right before his, earlier last year, right before his birthday. He was 81, getting ready to turn 82, and I had to convert my baby room into the guest bedroom, and I kept my grandfather here for like a month or so. To nurse him back to health. And so that's why I wanted to share with my channel about my grandfather. And he's like the most important man in my life, you know, besides, of course, my son and then my guy. But my grandfather has been there forever. So, yeah, so I included that, but it was just so funny because that baby just kept crying. And my grandfather, he loves my babies. Like when I come over there, he doesn't even acknowledge them as dolls or anything. He's just straight up like role play with me from the minute I walk in the door until the minute I leave out. Like, he always gets on the kids, like, help your mom with this baby. You know, that carrier is too heavy, or help her get the baby strapped in. And, it's just funny. Like, even when we get ready to go places, he wants me to take one of the babies with me. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it was just a really fun thing to do. Like, I think everybody should try it. The challenge. And it's kind of basically like a day in a life, except for you're adding that extra. Putting that timing on it was just, a great idea that all four Reborns came up with. I love her creative thinking. And so I thought, dang it, I never thought to put the timer on there. So it was pretty cool. And I had been wanting to do a day in a life, but I just thought, oh, it's too much work. And I just never really got around to doing it. So that kind of forced me to do it. And I just started, immediately after I watched her video. So I started recording I started setting it up about 10. 9:30 something, I think. And then I set my times up. The first alarm went off at like 11:45. 11:35 and then I accidentally set it on my phone that I was going to record off and the other phone. So in one of the videos, you'll hear it go off in my phone and then go off on another device at the same time. So it's crazy. But anyway, so I started recording from 11:35 till like 6, almost 7. But the last baby cry, I was so bummed out because I did so much running around with the baby, and the crying and the stopping and the recording and the feeding and the, all that role play. I was exhausted, and I really was. Every time I kept trying to get dressed to go ride my bicycle, the baby would cry, and my daughter hit the snooze again. So the baby, I thought I had got her down. I was like, okay, good. I go back to get my bike to get it outside, and then the baby start crying again, and I'm like, oh God. So and then as soon as I walked in the door, perfect timing. I had no clue that this was going to happen. I don't think she still did. I think she kept hitting the snooze button. So as soon as I came back in from riding my bicycle, as soon as I walk in the door, get the bicycle station, the baby is crying, and they're hollering, "Mama, your baby is crying." And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I run back in here, and that's when you guys see when the lights is off. And then finally, the light goes off. Turn the dang on thing off and not hit the snooze, because otherwise it's going to keep every 5 minutes crying. So it was funny, but at the end I got frustrated, and it kind of showed in the video. It's like, this baby gotta stop crying. And then about 7 something, the baby started crying again, and my girls come running into the room. Mama, your baby's crying. They start getting, a kick out of this, of seeing me run around like chicken with my head cut off. And I was like, forget that. Oh well, I'm not recording, so you guys didn't get to see that part, because I was like, I had her in my bed, sleep, and I was like, she just gonna cry, because I can't do no more videos. And so yeah, that was how it went. So yeah, just wanted to share a little bit of insight on that. But definitely, if you're a teenager that's watching this video or watch that video, dolls are cute, they're fun. That's the best part about it. And a lot of people say, well, why would you, allow your teenagers to play with lifelike dolls? Wouldn't that make them want babies? No. Sometimes, maybe some may have the illusion of, this is what a real baby is like. It'll be fun. But I think a lot of it starts from actual parents just communicating and talking with their kids and educating them. But also, I think dolls are dolls, and most girls, majority of girls, play with dolls, and I don't think it encouraged them to want babies. But what I do like about this challenge, and I actually did this in high school with the actual one of the first dolls that came out with the actual crying inside device, and I did it for a grade. It does, like, show you kind of like this baby gets up in the middle of the night, you're getting ready to go out with your friends, and you can't go out with your friends with a baby on your hip. Like, it slows you down in so many ways that you can never imagine. And not along with that, in this economy, it's so expensive. Everything is so expensive for babies. So, you know, with these babies, you know, take for instance Journey. Journey's been wearing this outfit since Friday night. I couldn't do that with a real baby. Her diaper's been, she's had this diaper on for like a week. You know, I couldn't do that with a real baby. So, definitely, you know, definitely is something to think it over. You know, they're great. They're something to love. And one day they grow up and hopefully they love you back. But it's you know, it's a beautiful thing. But mostly when you're ready or prepared, and as prepared as you can be, or when you can at least take care of yourself. Because what you do is add the burden onto your parents or whoever's taking care of you. Now they have to take care of it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's just my spill on that. But I really enjoyed that challenge. And I don't say that I would do it again. But I did like the day in the life type deal. But, yeah, day in the life I just don't have the energy to do. But I do like that I did do it that one time. So I can't say that I would be able to do that again. Maybe when I'm home and I don't have everywhere to go. Because I went places in between those places that you guys didn't catch because I had the kids left in the car and had to run in. And yeah, so yeah, that was a lot. And that was one of the parts that I don't miss about having small babies is strapping them in the car seat, unstrapping them in the car seat, taking them out, crying, and their diaper need to be changed in the middle of anywhere. And, oh, yeah, and one other part, when the lady in Walmart, I was holding the baby, and I said, can you ring her up? And I laid the baby on the counter, and my daughter actually started recording, like, midways in it. And then the lady, at the end, my daughter cut it off, because she's like, this lady's looking at her like, she got scared. She thought the lady was going to be mad that she was recording. So, the lady, it was a language barrier a little bit, but I kept trying to tell her that she was a doll, and she was like, so then the part that she didn't get, the lady said, I was trying to determine if you were, you know, just crazy or what, because she said she was looking at the baby when I laid it there, and she's like, oh my God, this baby has stopped moving. This baby is dead, and she's walking around with this baby because the baby was not moving. And it was so funny. She's like, I thought you were crazy. I didn't know if you were crazy or not. I was getting scared. I was like, oh my gosh, she's walking around. The baby is not moving. It's not breathing anymore. And she's just walking around with, she said she thought that, you know, maybe the baby had died or something. I lost my mind, went crazy, and just didn't, you know, just wanted to still have my baby. I don't know. It was just crazy that what she was saying, but it was funny because she did not want to accept that it was a doll. So if you see in the video, she kept touching it. So it was just really an awesome time. I think I will take baby out and do more reaction videos, because that was pretty cool to run into those people and stuff like that. And I think that also gave me an idea, because I've gotten to the point where I'm a little reluctant about taking them out, but I think it helped me be more comfortable by saying I'm doing a project. So, you know, nobody has to know that I'm truly just 36 years old playing with dolls still. You know, oh yeah, I'm doing a project, you know, to see blah, 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 whatever. And then, you know, everybody think, oh, and then they really like overlook that other part of, oh, she's crazy. So anyway, just for some people that want to take their babies out that's scared, just tell them that you're doing a project, that you're working on. This is an experiment. So artists have it easy because they can easily say, oh, I make these, you know. I make these babies, I sell them. You know, people think, oh, wow. You know, they don't think, oh, you're crazy type deal. So anyway, let me give you guys a close-up of the babies. And then we're going to be gone because I got to get ready for work. So, again, that is Paris, Mia Moore. And she was done by Bad Chick Yogi 77, which is Yolanda Glover on YouTube. She also has a group called Eternal Hugs with 2 G's at the end. nursery, Eternal Hugs Nursery. And then this is my full body silicone baby girl, and she is Journey, but her sculpt name is London by Angela Wilkins. And yeah, she's the only silicone baby that I have in the house right now. So she is pretty darn spoiled. But I just thought they would look very cute in their pajamas. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but they are pretty much the same size. Journey is thicker though. Her little legs are thicker than hers. Paris legs are thinner. But past that, length and pretty much almost same size. Just Journey is a little thicker, like I said, but they are the same size. And Journey feet are bigger, of course. Her feet is definitely much bigger, and I think it's because she's a thicker, chubbier. She's more life size, which Paris is very proportionate, but Journey is just she's very proportionate as well. But it's just, like I said, she's thicker, but lengthwise, and they fit the same clothes as well too. So which is cool. They share clothes. My kids are getting ready for school, guys, so they're all in the background. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I'm going to stop right here, and I'll probably upload this video later this week once everybody had a chance to watch the other video. And I really appreciate you guys' comments and likes, and all of you that subscribe to my videos. I plan to do, you know, few little different things and switch it up for 2015. Once again, I also want to bring positive energy to the community. At the same time, I will keep it real with you guys on my opinions and my thoughts, and that's just what it is. It's my opinions and my thoughts, and it's keeping it real with me. And my opinions and my thoughts may not be the same as yours, but we all need to respect each other's views. Have a great day. Oh, what's the matter? This was not the way I planned it. Oh. Oh my God. Stop looking at me. What do you want? You want to go on camera? You want to go on camera? I'm trying to take care of this little baby. I didn't know that this was going to be the one that was crying. I was prepared for the other baby. Oh, okay. She just wanted to be rocked. I'm sorry, guys. This didn't work out as planned because my alarm went off on my other phone as well as the other phone. So I had two alarms going off, and I got a little confused. So, okay, we're going to do better the next time. So, all right. Miss Journey is calm now. She likes to sing while she cries. So, all right. Till next time. We're going to do better next time. If my kids don't interrupt me, they got to come and see what baby crying too.